Ahoy, this is Zdenka and I'm in Toronto, Cherry Beach. And today I'm actually taking you behind the scenes of a very cool photo shoot I'm part of. I was invited to do a swimwear photo shoot with 3 different models. We have a whole team here and I'm just going to show you who is here right there. That's the theme. Let's get going, let's roll the intro. I am Camilla.
Hi. Rica. Hi, I'm Chelsy, makeup artist.
Bella, Alexia.
Anthony Galera.
Hi, my name is Jaime Espinoza, also known as Captive Camera, and welcome to ZDTV.
Jamie, do you know how many years we were working together?
I think 3.
He makes me old. Okay, yeah, I think that's about right. So how did I get here? Basically, he's organizing this whole swimwear shoot and we happen to work together. We shoot weddings together, so that's how we know each other. And we were both agreeing today that it feels very weird to see each other actually dressed not formally, but in like beachwear and very casual. So it's our first one today outside of weddings. Anyway, so I was invited to be part of it. I'm very happy and I came. Do you have another one?
Kind of like the black for the sunset, for the second look.
Every photo session starts with lots of getting ready. Jamie had clear idea what he wanted in terms of makeup, hair and swimwear. Last decisions were made on the spot. Makeup artist is usually the most invisible person, so big credit and thank you goes to Chelsy. Originally, I thought I would be shooting on a Canon 5D Mark III and Canon M50 and then compare these two cameras, but so I'm not going to lie, today is very rough conditions. The wind is very strong, we are losing light very quickly. There's a whole bunch of trees which are covering the sun, so I decided to strictly shoot on my 5D Mark III just because it is a more light, and also, to be honest, in such a high wind I really don't want to change lenses from big camera to the small camera. What happened to me with my 5D Mark I, I was changing lenses and obviously sand got inside of my camera and scratched the sensor. The camera was about, I would say, 1 or 2 months old and the repair would have been $1,800. So for that reason, it is the best if you don't change lenses in a high wind, you just go to the car, change it there. Or yeah, for me today is rough. So I'm deciding to vlog strictly on M50, and I'm shooting on the 5D Mark III with the telephoto 70 to 200 millimeters. Also, it's very cold, the girls are shivering, so we are trying to keep it very short. We just do a few shots and send them inside of the car to warm up. Sometimes you just need to go with the flow. So today I'll show you how I shoot in natural light, and Jamie will be shooting with his flash, so his results will be completely different. I also will talk about collaborating with other people from the industry. First model ready to photograph was Camilla. We started at 6:30, so we had to work very fast as this beach doesn't have the best position. You will not really see the sunset. It is the best location for models to get to though, as they usually don't drive and they take transit. This is how professionals clean the lenses. We don't have a time for anything else. She's from Brazil, has a very cute accent, and as she described to me, she's more the soft type. Likes to pose more gently and project as soft woman. I saw her that way as well, so I posed her that way. When I frame my photos, I like to frame them in the camera directly. I rarely have to crop any photos in Photoshop. It is a great habit to learn. You will save yourself a lot of time. Second model was Rica, very different from Camilla. I actually found her very interesting, and she had great facial expressions. She would be really suitable for fashion. Her poses showed it as well. She was shivering from the cold. She was really shaking. Maybe you can see that in the video. But guess what? She never ever complained, not even one word. It was just TFP, non-paying shoot, just a creative for our own portfolios, and she was as professional as she could possibly be. Third model, Bella Alexia. When we saw each other, we had a feeling we actually know each other, but couldn't figure it out how and when, so we just left it off that way. This one is an excellent poser. She was highly creative, didn't need much directing, always fresh pose, and her body looked stunning. I have to say that I really didn't have to do much Photoshop work on any of the girls. The body hasn't been changed anywhere, no nip and tuck. This is how they really look like, and that is how I like to edit. I really don't like to change body shapes, like make someone slimmer and all that. I really don't like that. I know Jaime was casting the models online. I really have no idea where he found them, but I gotta say he did a very good job in selecting the models. We were trying to use all the time, so Jaime photographed one girl, I was working with the other, and vice versa. Everything turned out exactly the way it should be. Collaborations are a huge bonus. If you know another photographer, try to hook up together instead of competing against each other. The same applies to YouTubers. Get together. Jaime created a casting call online where he set specific details where and when, got a makeup artist, which also needed some new photos for her portfolio, showed mood boards, which had sample photos of what he wanted to achieve. Because we photographed 3 models each, we ended up with big variety of photos. Models were able to work with 2 photographers with completely different styles, which will also benefit their portfolios. Networking and marketing. Because we all have websites, social media, and I have a YouTube channel, we will post photos, videos, and tag each other, which will bring exposure to each of us. Something to think about when you are planning your next creative shoot. You will find links to all the models, makeup artist, and photographer Jaime in the video description below. When I met Jaime 3 years ago, he was just a beginner. Over the course of 3 years, he worked really hard, did a lot of live event photography, red carpet photography, ton of creative shoots. He photographed around 30 weddings with me, and look at his website now. I'm so proud of this guy. We will hear more about him in the future. I am sure of it. He's an inspiration. Well, hit the thumbs up if you liked today's video, subscribe to all future videos like these. If you have any questions, comments, or simply want to say hello, you can do so in a comment section below. And I will see you in the next video. Ciao, ahoy.